Guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. D'Angelo Russell in now deleted tweet: I can get as hot as Stephen Curry. D'Angelo Russell deleted a post on X recently where he quoted a fan who claimed he could get just as hot as Stephen Curry during games. Russell said that he agreed with the post but wouldn't let it stay up too long, as he would ultimately delete the post, but eagerly fans would end up screenshotting the post as it makes the rounds on social media. You guys realized Low gets hot like Curry did yesterday, or should we just ignore the facts? D'Angelo Russell is a player who has come under fire several times while playing for the Lakers. Russell has had some poor playoff performances with the Lakers, something that is not entirely new for him. While Russell is a talented player, his playoff history can be described as inconsistent at best. Russell hasn't just played alongside LeBron James but also played briefly with Stephen Curry. Russell signed for their Warriors in 2019 but got to play very little with Curry, who sustained an injury in the early part of the 2019-20 season, forcing him to miss the season. Russell would be traded at the deadline to the Timberwolves. It was reported recently that the Lakers were willing to part ways with D'Angelo Russell, but so far they haven't been able to find a deal or a team willing to take Russell while providing adequate compensation. The Trailblazers reportedly said no to Low in any potential deal for Jeremy Grant. It could be that Russell's trade value is really low, which would mean the Lakers front office would have to come up with creative ways to use Russell in any potential trade. Furthermore, Russell being on an expiring contract makes him even less valuable, even to a team that might be looking to tank next season. The Lakers desperately need to improve their roster if they want to capitalize on the pairing of LeBron James and Anthony Davis and try and win a championship. As good a player as Russell is, the Lakers have hit ear ceiling with him and need to improve, whether that be at the guard position or their overall depth. Russell is going to have to be used as a make-weight for any deal for a big star, especially since the Lakers are already right under the second apron of the salary cap. Plus, GM Rob Pelinka's seeming reluctance to part ways with the Lakers' draft capital makes any deal for a star player all the more difficult. We pitched a mock trade for Stephen Curry that landed him with the Lakers. Granted, this deal is a lot more complicated than just the players involved, but Russell would be sent back to the Warriors in this deal. Russell will hope to prove fans and GMs wrong with a good season, especially as he becomes a free agent next year. Young Warriors star vows to be part of Team USA in 2028 Olympics. Team USA was still soaked in champagne Saturday night after capturing its fifth consecutive Olympic gold medal when chatter began about the next iteration of the US men's basketball team, who will replace the aging trio of LeBron James, Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant when the Olympiad returns to Los Angeles in 2028. Will Jaylen Brown mend fences with USAB and make the team? Will Jason Tatum, who warmed the bench for most of his time in Paris, turn down an invite for 2028? The debate led to one youngster vowing to make the Team USA squad in 4 years. Warriors sophomore Brandon Podmski expressed disappointment that a fan's ex-account left him out of their projected 15-man pool of Team USA members for 2028. Podziemski already has a head start when it comes to Team USA hoops. The 21-year-old was part of the select team that helped the Paris-bound squad prepare for the Olympics earlier in the summer. His inclusion came after many coaches and players raved about his rookie campaign with their Warriors, which saw him average 9.2 points, 5.8 rebounds and 3.7 assists and earn a place on the all-rookie first team. The 21-year-old guard does not lack confidence. In February he vowed to make a future all-star team. Barely minutes after playing in their Rising Stars Challenge. He even referred to himself as the heir apparent of Curry in a Warriors uniform. The confident youngster has earned a lot of fans within the Warriors organization, including owner Joel Akab, who reportedly blocked his front office from trading Podziemski to the Has for All-Star Lauri Markkanen during the Summer League. Akab declared Podziemski a future All-Star and a franchise cornerstone, while Podziemski is a viable candidate for La 2028. The one youngster who was almost a lock to make Team USA in 4 years is rising Magic All-Star Paolo Banchero. According to The Athletic's Joe Vardon, Banchero was under serious consideration for the Paris Games but didn't make the final 12-man cut. The only certainty about the next iteration of Team USA is that it won't include LeBron James, who made it clear after the Paris Games that he won't be available for La 2028. Report: Warriors didn't offer Brandon Podziemski or Jonathan Kuminga for Paul George or Lauri Markkanen, according to NBA reporter Brett Siegel of Clutch Points T. Golden State Warriors didn't offer Brandon Podziemski or Jonathan Kuminga for Paul George or Lauri Markkanen. George wound up declining his 2024-25 player option with the Los Angeles Clippers and signing with the Philadelphia 76ers, while Markkanen signed an extension with the Utah Jazz. The Warriors were heavily interested in George prior to him opting out of his contract with the Clippers, league sources told Clutch Points. In fact, a deal was proposed to the Clippers that didn't include either Kuminga or Podziemski, two of the Warriors' high potential young talents, Siegel reported. While Los Angeles did not want to lose George for nothing in free agency, they also didn't hold much desire to trade him to a rival in the same division for anything less than maximum value. Kingo was a player the Clippers wanted in a potential trade for George, which is why talks froze, and the 9-time All-Star now resides on the 76ers roster in order for Utah to even have interest in discussing their scenario with Gold State. Podziemski, sources said, had to be included in the package. This is something the Warriors weren't even willing to entertain, and the same thought process remained for Kuminga, whom the organization held out of conversations for George. Golden State lost Klay Thompson to the Dallas Mavericks in free agency and added Buddy Hield, Kyle Anderson and to Anthony Melton. The Warriors missed the playoffs last season. They lost the 9-10 playing game to the Sacramento Kings. Podziemski averaged 9.2 points, 5.8 rebounds, 3.7 assists, 0.8 steals and 0.2 blocks this past season for the Warriors, while shooting 45.4% from the field, 38.5% from beyond the arc and 63.3% from the free throw line. Golden State drafted Podziemski with the 19th overall pick in the 2023 NBA draft out of Santa Clara. Kuminga put up 16.1 points, 4.8 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 0.7 steals and 0.5 blocks per game for the Warriors in 2023-24, while shooting 52.9% from the field, 32.1% from three and 74.6% from the foul line. The Dubs drafted Kuminga with the 7th overall pick in their 2021 NBA draft. Kingo won the 2022 title with Golden State over the Boston Celtics. And you fan, what do you think of the situation of Paul George? Leave your opinion in the comments.